Hey guys, Sean here, Vulcan Performance. Today we're going to talk about the neck, and I know a lot of you guys have some restriction in your neck. Maybe looking up is a nightmare for you. Whenever you look up, you feel a big pinch in the back of the neck somewhere, maybe on the right or left side. You have some rotational issues. You can't get fully here. You're more stuck in this range because, again, you start to feel that pinch, or your rotation is just limited. You had the feeling in the back of your neck. It hurts. There's a couple things we're going to try to do today to loosen that up, and I want you to try this. So all you need, you can use a mobility band if you want to. I like using a mobility band, but if you don't have to, you can use a towel, and you can simply use your hands. So I'll show you how to do it with the towel and your hands. So those are the two most problem you're going to have. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a towel, and you're going to try to use the edge of the towel, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to find that spot in your neck that seems like it's the most restricted, the one that's pinching, the one that's causing you the issue. And what you're going to do is you're going to, in that area, you're going to pull through the towel. The towel is right on that spot, the same spot we were just talking about. You're going to pull through this towel, kind of pulling forward and then up through your nose at the same time. So you're pulling, you're trying to open your neck up, and while you do that, I want you to try to look up and see if you have a little more range of motion in that regard. If you do, then it's working. We're working some of that restriction out, okay? So just get you a couple reps here. Try to get about 10 reps of pulling the towel up through your nose and looking up. Always test, retest, see if there's an actual difference between the two. And then also, if you have some rotational issues, one thing I want you to try is we'll try to rotate to the right. So you can put your right hand on top, left hand on bottom. You see all this almost like an X pattern here. But what I want you to do is, if we're trying to rotate to the right, you're going to pull the towel forward again through your nose. And then while it's pulled through your nose, you're going to look to the right, but you're moving the towel with you. The towel always moves with me. It stays in the plane of the nose each time. So try these. They should buff out some restriction and give you a little more room to move the neck. And then after you've developed some more room in the neck, we can put some exercise through it to try to hold it there and keep that range of motion we just bought. So one of the exercises that I love to do for this is called a Y. So a prone Y. So you're sitting here. You can, in this bent over position, or bent over Y, in this bent over position, and you're going to bring your hands up like so. My hands are up, and then from this position you can look to the left, you can look to the right, you can come back to middle, you can sit here and get some pumps in the Y position. We're using shoulder motion to fire up those neck stabilizers, those things that should kind of try to reset the cervical to give you a little more range of motion, let you keep it. Also, you can do those same towel things with your hands using your two middle fingers. Find whatever restricted area that is, find it, and do the same thing you're doing with the towel. Pull forward and lift up a little bit through your nose. You notice how this time my elbows are in line with my nose, if I can keep them up. So it's not as good as the towel would be, but if you're at your desk and that's the only option you have, it can work. So try on both of those things, try on the Y, and also one more little piece for some exercise. I want you to try to do, these are called cervical retractions. So we're trying to get those tiny stabilizers in the neck to come alive so they can help lock down that range of motion. So here, coming up, just making a double chin. And then coming out. If you watch my two fingers, so it's like I'm pushing back on my head. And then coming forward. Just kind of giving you a different cervical retraction motion there. But give these a shot if you do have some restriction in your neck, and hopefully when you're done you won't have it anymore. It'll be less. All right, have a good day, guys.